How big would you dream if you knew you would never fail? A question for which Isaac gave me an answer to, which kept me motivated to apply to higher positions without thinking twice. Hello, everyone, and hello, Isaac in New Zealand. I'm Srujan, a 21-year-old partial engineer, someone who just wants to be out there, experience new things, and learn. And most importantly, your MCVP FNC applicant. I have a bunch of things to talk about Isaac, but before I start, let's just travel back in time and go exactly 3 years back. I was a fresher in a new city, in a new college. I had zero clue what I was doing, why I was doing it, but I just wanted to live and experience that because I knew I can figure out things eventually. But I knew one thing for sure, which was so firmly stuck with me ever since I started off. Whatever I take up, I have this one question which I ask myself: will I be better than yesterday? Seeking growth has become a very core value of mine ever since I started off. Every day is like either an up for me or a down. There's no neutral in between. Over time I started becoming so much better. I became a lot of goal oriented. I became more organized, but there was a small hitch with that. Whenever I tend to start something, I tend to perfect it a lot, because if I have to start something, I need everything in place, which took way too much time and energy sometimes. I was, and I'm still a very rational person. I do almost everything on data, even on day-to-day basis. I became more solution oriented. My critical thinking abilities increased, and a lot of other aspects high in me has improved as well. Then Isaac came in my way. It's been 2 years since I joined this organization, which since became a very significant part of my life. I started my journey with Isaac in Bengaluru with an email which said, "Unfortunately, we are unable to give you a final result regarding your selection." Ah, yes, I never made it through the first round. I got in later somehow. Everything was going good, but it was never easy. At one point in my journey, handling two portfolios in the local committee, a member committee director role, and a lot of other things in between. But thinking about it now, I chose to hurdle it multiple times because of the impact and growth that Isaac offered me. What if I had given up on Isaac after that initial rejection? My journey would have taken a completely different path. I would not be the person I am today, nor would I stand for what I believe in now. Cut to chase, here I am applying for the role of member committee vice president for a country I never even imagined I would be a part of, ever. Why am I continuing? What keeps me motivated? The people who led me. Isaac has introduced me to some of the greatest people I know, and I'm constantly inspired by. It's because of these things that I tend to give the best I can for Isaac. I try to be the best version of myself, the best leader I could be for Isaac and its people, all because I had Isaac and its people when I needed the most. Someone once told me that at the end of the day, the only thing standing between you and your goal is story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Stepping into this particular MCVP role isn't an easy task. It demands a lot of passion, discipline, and hunger. This opportunity is going to be really, really challenging. But if I was asked to choose what kind of a journey I would like to have within or outside ISEC, well, I think this is the answer. I know the tsunami will be bigger and the wind will blow harder when I take up this role, but we do know that a smooth sea never makes a skilled sailor, don't we? The vision for the year is the leadership. The idea of it is simple: to show how big of an impact finances play in the experience of a member and how strategically you can plan it out to deliver the best. If I have to keep my focus area really short, I want to make finances easy, simple, and fun for everyone. With that being said, I, Srujan Bharadwaj, am applying for the position of Member Committee Vice President in Finance and Governance for AIESEC in New Zealand to bring about change in the entity, network, and more. Thank you so much, and see you all.